What up, everybody? This is Brett here, and today we're bringing you another movie review, but this time we're talking about three different movies. We're going to be talking about John Wick 1, 2, and 3 in one massive movie universe. But before anything else, hit like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 20. Let's see if we can get to 20. We're at 11. So remember, like, subscribe, and comment down below any movies you want me to check out. Also, just recently saw Venom. We'll be coming out with a movie review next week on Venom. So let's get started talking about John Wick 1. When you first meet John Wick, he's a man who just lost his wife due to an illness. He gets a kick-ass dog, and then he's your protagonist. He's the good guy in the whole story, and then you meet the bad guys. The bad guy's son kills John Wick, mugs John Wick at his house, destroys his car, takes his car, kills the dog, and really pissed off John Wick. Then John Wick walks down to the cellar, and he just starts with a sledgehammer, just whoop boosh on concrete, breaking up the concrete floor and revealing an old storage of ammunition and his weapons. And then it cuts to the bad guy and his son, and his son's like, we just robbed this guy. Sorry, keep my notes behind me. We just robbed this guy, some nobody named John Wick. And you see the father freak out, start smacking him, beating him up, go, "Do you know who he is? Here's the Baba Yaga," which means boogeyman, if anyone didn't know. And he goes, "Here's the man we sent to kill the fucking boogeyman," is what he said to his son. So basically the whole first movie is John Wick going to hunting this whole mobster family down and just annihilating them. But at the same time, the mobsters took a hit out at him with his own assassin agency, I guess. And John goes and stays at the Continental, where he cannot be harmed if he's on the premises of the Continental, which keeps him safe. Then eventually a friend of his, William Dafoe, helps him execute and kill everybody involved in it. And it's really, really a good overall story of this man having to dip back into his past, who he was, to seek revenge. And then he gets another dog. Doesn't even name the dog, just names him Dog. And that's where John Wick 2 picks up right after John Wick 1 ends. Come to find out, an old person asks him, "Hey, I need you to help me become in the inner circle of the hierarchy." And basically, he sends John to kill his sister, who's in charge. And John does that. And then, at that point, there is now a hit out on John Wick, because he killed somebody. Killed this woman, and they put a hit out, and they made it. And we get to see that famous scene that was referenced in the first movie, where he kills somebody with a pencil. He just doesn't kill one, he kills two people with a pencil. Boom! And then eventually the second movie culminates in this big battle scene on Continental grounds. Remember what I just said. They can't battle on Continental grounds. They can't even go on this hotel premises trying to commit violence. But so it all culminates there, where John kills the man who hired him to kill his sister, because that guy set a hit out on John, and he had to end it. But unfortunately, with what he did on the Continental, got him excommunicated from the Continental, which now made him a marked man. And that is where movie 3 picks up on. In movie 3, John is given 1 hour to get himself prepared for whatever, because there's going to be assassins all over the place from his organization looking to take him out. So this whole time, he is fighting through these masses of people to meet this woman who owes him a blood debt, which is what got him into killing the queen of this country in the second movie. Was he owed her brother a blood debt, and that's what he had to do. So, like I said, he went and found a woman that she owes him a blood debt to. So, which helps him get in touch with a man who can help him find the one above all. And they do. And it costs them greatly. And it costs her one of her, one of her pets that help her battle. One of her German Shepherds. It got killed out of her 3, which was sad. Then, after that, he goes into the desert after he finds. And then, as he's about to die, the one above all, shows up. And he goes, "Work for me. I will help you." But at the whole time, while this is happening, John is doing this, there's this woman in New York City taking out the owner of the Continental, the guy with the messenger of pigeons who helps John in the second. In the third movie, he's a messenger man. He doesn't believe in the internet. He believes in pigeon power, allowing them to help him connect through the world. Well, this woman is basically saying, you guys are all out of power. And you guys are out of power. See ya. Well, the one above all asks him to go kill the manager of the Continental, who was a dear friend to John. But he had to cut his finger off. It was very Assassin's Creed-y. Like, his finger gone. Same finger and everything. So he gets to the Continental, and this guy's like, "Do you really want to do this? Is this who you are?" Basically talks John out of killing him, but then him and the guy's manager, the Continental's manager, not the owner, the manager, they go on a killing spree of all these women's people. It's just duns. And then finally, it all culminates at the top, where the man, the owner, the old man, shoots John Wick off the Continental. Bang, bang, bang. John falls. He is picked up. Remember I talked about the Pigeon Man? He was picked up by the Pigeon Man, the king of the underground. Picked him up. And that's where we're left off, and that's where John Wick 4 will pick up, is him and this Pigeon Man trying to seek revenge on everybody. But yeah, that is my thought, the overall thoughts of all 3 movies. I really thought the movies were good overall. Like, they tell a cohesive story. 1, 2, and 3, they literally lead into each other, so they can't really not. There are no real negatives. I wouldn't watch this movie with young children or anything because of the level of violence in all the movies. But these movies were good, carried the plot throughout. I really like how they introduced the character of John Wick. Like, he is this bad man. And mind you, all 3 of these movies are taking place probably 5 years after he retired from this. And his mission that he used to retire on was basically a suicide mission that he came out alive in. So, to me, that is a cool touch. It's like they had the bad guys introduce who John was and how he was a murderer and just will kill anybody. And like, you just kind of see it throughout the movies, him slowly turning back into who he once was, because they kept on asking him in the second movie, "Are you back, John? Are you back?" And then finally he snaps and he goes, "I think I'm back." And boom, lo and behold, he's back. And like, you just see his power of will Now he just doesn't stop. And that to me is what makes these movies. Is his just raw determination of never to give up. And also the kick-ass suits that are like bulletproof. But yeah, these are my thoughts on John Wick 1, 2, and 3. I'd give them probably a 4 out of 5 baked potatoes. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Remember, trying to get to 20. Comment down below if you want me to watch any movies. Okay, bye.